So there are a ton of firms to choose from, which is it's overwhelming for most people, I think, and it was overwhelming for me. So when I was narrowing it down, I had worked at a firm previously, and I knew that the people were probably the most important thing to me. Obviously the work is also important. I wanted a place where I got real work and not, fake projects, and that's something that MSK offers. But I also was really looking towards how I interacted with the people, and when I came back from my callback and when I did my initial interview, I just got along with everyone really well.
I actually had an interest in MSK before I even saw that you guys were offering a summer position. That was specifically because of MSK's practice area or specialty in entertainment law and intellectual property law. That specifically is my intended area of practice, and so that was a big draw for me. But I did look at other firms, and the culture was really a big factor in my decision making as well.
I think the culture is really friendly and encouraging. I think starting the first day that we were here, everyone was really helpful and really wanting to see us develop as young professionals and as attorneys. And everyone's door is always open, always willing to answer questions. So I think it seems like a culture that's really good to learn and grow in.
As far as work goes, I feel like I get really good critique. I've met with every single person that I've had assignments for, and they've been able to, give me feedback and what I did well and what I need to improve on, and that's great. But also just in kind of, being a young lawyer, everyone's been very supportive as to, what are your next steps? What classes should you take? And just how do you go about this lawyering thing, which was really helpful. And so I haven't met a person who hasn't extended a hand and offered to help in some way, which I think is really great.
As someone who didn't have any law firm experience, I feel like the summer program really introduced me to what a law firm culture is like, how law firms work.
The work that I'm doing and the research that I'm doing and producing makes a difference for someone's case. And I think all of the projects that I worked on were really, really interesting in terms of the legal issues that I was researching. But I think just feeling like an integral part of a team, even just as a summer associate doing a project that would take maybe 1 or 2 weeks, just feeling that we're all in it together and we're working together for the best outcome for a client, even if I didn't necessarily see the whole picture. But having that sense of being part of a team was really, I think, the most exciting part of being here at MSK.
If I were to give a piece of advice to another summer associate, it'd be not to be afraid to ask a partner questions, because every partner that I've talked to, I was a little bit intimidated at first, has been extremely helpful, and I can come with as many questions as I need to until I feel like I'm comfortable with my assignment.
I think that it's important in picking a summer program, you go somewhere where you're going to get actual work and you'll experience what it'll actually be like to be an attorney at that firm, as opposed to when you go to other firms. In a lot of cases, you kind of get a false sense of what the actual work requirements are, how much work you're going to be doing, and so I think that was great for me. I really got to get in and do actual work and see what I would be doing as an attorney.
I have a good knock-knock joke, but you have to start for me.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Wait, that's not... Oh. Totally just walked
Got her.
right into that.